Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do a discussion video talking about the apparent similarities between both Sato from the Ajin Demi-Human manga or anime, whatever you wish, and Sosuke Aizen from BLEACH. Well, just to let you all know, the reason I'm doing a BLEACH related video on my channel is, for one, my channel was originally supposed to be about BLEACH, not about One Piece. It was supposed to be about both Ajin and BLEACH, but instead, since BLEACH ended, I had to talk about One Piece instead since that was so popular and I kind of know One Piece a lot, more than any other anime. But originally I loved BLEACH first. BLEACH was my first of the big three I used to watch, and I used to love it more than anything else. But it ended, Kubo didn't write anymore because of Shueisha saying how he had to basically end the entire manga series, and so he had to do that. He had to wrap everything up in chapter 686. Yeah, so the manga did span for a pretty long time, from chapter 1 to chapter 686. The One Piece manga is still going on, and it's probably gonna keep on going on until chapter 1000. So yeah, it's gonna keep on going on for a very long time. And with Ajin, we're at chapter 74 right now. Chapter 75 has not come out yet, so still gonna wait about that. But right now, I'm just going to do a discussion video about the similarities between both Sato and Sosuke Aizen on what's very what they have in common, basically. Other than the fact that they're both basically the main villains of their own series, like Sato with Ajin and Sosuke Aizen with BLEACH. Well, Sosuke Aizen was the main villain until Yuhei Bak showed up, at the end of the 1000-Year Blood War arc, I believe. Yeah, so alright, so the similarities between Sato and Sosuke Aizen, for one, they were both started out as good guys, apparently, but later on their true colors were revealed. I wouldn't say good guys. They had good intentions. For one, Sosuke Aizen, he used to be the captain of the 5th division of the, what was it again? Sorry, I haven't watched BLEACH in a while. I guess it was the Court Guard Squad's 5, I believe. Yeah, so Court Guard Squad's 5 captain, what Sosuke Aizen was. His job was to defend the Serite, I believe, from spirits, hollows, and to keep balance between hollows and the souls, the human world, and yeah, stuff like that. That was his job. Sosuke Aizen's job, the entire captains of the Court Guard squads, the 13s. Yeah, the Gote 13, yeah, that was a job. Sato, he wanted to help improve Ajin rights. He wanted to give rights to all the Ajins around the world, especially in Japan. He wanted to free Ajins, give Ajins the same rights as humans do. But eventually we started to learn both of their true colors, both Sato and Sosuke, that they had their own plans, which were pretty extreme from what they originally were. We were kind of led to believe that Sato just wanted to help, just wanted to do things the right way, but instead he took things way too far, used violence instead of just talking, protesting. Sato, he wanted to get things done. Same with Sosuke. He wanted to get the Okin so he can get to the Soul Palace, so he can become God himself, which kind of does, not him, Yuhei Bak does that, but then he's defeated by Ichigo somehow at the end of the manga. But yeah, that was kind of rushed, I believe. I don't think it should have been that easy, but yeah, they kind of made Yuhei Bak very overpowered there. Same with Sato right now. Sato's way too overpowered and he's way too smart. He's extremely skilled with his IBM. Same with how basically Sosuke was very skilled with all of his Kido, we never got his Bankai, but yeah, of course he has a Bankai, but he's never used it, maybe because he didn't really have to use it since he's so freaking powerful. But now, I think his Zanpakuto melded with his body, so yeah, his Zanpakuto was named Kyoka Suigetsu, yeah. Kyoka Suigetsu melded with Sosuke's body, so we're probably never going to see his Bankai ever again, since the manga ended. The light novels haven't shown that, what his Bankai could be. So yeah, we never got that. So yeah, that's the similarities on that part with Sato and Sosuke. They're both very powerful individuals in themselves. They're very talented as well with their abilities. With Sato being with his IBM, very talented with that. He can do so many crazy things with his IBM and his own Ajin body as well, where he can cut off his limb and stick it into a wall, and the wall just melt down or just break down the particles while Sato's regeneration process is being in action. Yeah, Sato can do that. You probably know what I'm talking about if you read the manga. Sosuke, like I said, he can use many high level Kido, we saw in the anime and the manga. He can do all that stuff. even as a lieutenant during his time like under Shinji Hiroko. Like he was very powerful. I think he blocked one the captain of the Keto Corps. I forgot his name. What was his name? Yeah, he was a dark-skinned Soul Reaper guy. Like, he was the captain of the Keto Corps. His lieutenant was there. The guy with the pink hair. He's the visored. Forgot his name as well. He's friends of Shinji, like with the other visors, Hiyori as well. Like stuff like that. Yeah, so they were there. We saw Sosuke's power, how talented he was with Keto. We saw Ajin. Yeah, in Ajin we saw Sato doing stuff with his IBM as well. Like basically, I don't think even Tanaka can defeat Sato on a one-on-one fight with their IBMs because Sato's just way too talented. He knows he's also way too experienced. I mean, he was in the Marines. It's another thing. Like Sosuke, he was a part of the Soul Reaper squad. Like Squad 5 of the Core Guard squads, Soul Reapers. Yeah. And Sato was in the Marines, but both of them betrayed their organizations. Another similarities between them, they both betrayed an organization they were once like they used to fight with alongside their comrades. But yeah, they both betrayed others, and those others are really like pissed off at Sato for being betrayed by him. So yeah, like that's another similarity right there. And see, and also both used to have people on their side, but are now on their own. Basically, like for instance, Sato used to have both Takahashi, Gen, Tanaka, Okuyama, but all of them have left Sato for their own reasons. For one, Gen died, so that sucks there. Takahashi, but I don't think he's gonna be on Sato's side anymore because Sato kind of ditched him. He's gonna be going on his own into another country. But as we know, currently in the Ajin manga, like he basically he has unleashed his flood phenomenon all around Iruma cities, which I believe. Now he's going through a whole killing spree with all his IBMs, kind of like a freaking zombie apocalypse, but with IBMs. Yeah, that's Sato. That's what Sato's doing right there. And Sosuke Aizen, he used to have all the Iran cars on his side, Gin, Ichimaru, Kaname Tozen, but basically Sosuke, he kind of betrayed all of them. He killed Kaname Tozen while Kaname Tozen was taken down by Sajin and Shuhei. They took him down, and Sosuke blew him up because he didn't have any use for him anymore, and I guess Kaname was kind of useless after that, so yeah, he kind of had to kill him. Same with Gin. Gin kind of betrayed Sosuke, and Sosuke killed him, and all the other Ironcar were killed by the Soul Reapers. Like, yeah, all the Soul Reaper captains and their lieutenants, they were all killed by them. And Sosuke was all on his own. So he did kind of betray all of them. He didn't really need them anymore. He just needed the power, and Ichigo was in his way. Same with Kei Nagai. Like, Kei Nagai is always getting in Sato's way, and Sato is always getting pissed off by that. Same with Sosuke, with Ichigo. And interestingly enough, both Ichigo and Kei Nagai have the same like English voice actor with Johnny Young Bosch. So that's really interesting. I found that out. That like that's another similarities between the main villains, that both their adversaries in the English dub are voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. With Ichigo, Johnny, he's voiced by him, and Kei Nagai is voiced by Johnny as well in the English dub. So that's another interesting thing. Let's see what else. Yeah, I mean, right now Sosuke has been defeated, but he is pretty much immortal. Same with Sato. Of course, like Sato is an Ajin. He's immortal. He cannot be killed under any circumstances. Same with Sosuke. Sosuke Aizen cannot be killed under any circumstances whatsoever. Like he just can't die. Like he's been locked up in this cell somewhere like below Central 46. Like he's gonna be down there for the rest of eternity. Same with Sato. I mean, Sato has not been captured yet in the manga, but he might be like, but I don't know. Like Sato is undefeated as well. Same with Sosuke because they are both immortal characters. Through like, well, for Sato, he was just born that way as an Ajin. Sosuke kind of got that immortality through like all the buffing of his power he's been getting throughout the entire series of Bleach. Yeah, he's been getting those, so he basically attained immortality. He can never die. He's basically a god himself. Sato's kind of god himself as well, since he's immortal. I guess anything immortal is a god, so yeah. And let's see what else. I mean, Sato, he even kind of has a trait with Gin Ichimaru as well, because like Sato and Gin, they both have that snake attributes with them. Like with Sato's IBM kind of resembles a snake. I kind of said that during my Ajin Demi-Human manga chapter review series. Like I said how Sato's like IBM resembles a snake, a cobra perhaps, but still a snake, you know. And Gin Ichimaru even resembles a snake as well. He even said himself that he kind of is a snake, so he even acts like a snake a lot. He can be very deceptive towards others, so like a lot of people don't trust him, and a lot of people feel very uneasy around him as well. Even Rukia said that during, like, I guess, like, during here, like, she was about to be executed, like, by this huge stand thing. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, Ichigo broke it down, saved Rukia, and that's what happened there. Like, Ichigo saved Rukia. Yeah, so that's interesting there. And let's see what else. Yeah, like, I mean, so yeah, Gin and Sato, they have those similarities with each other as well, and others also, yeah, and also they both have fox eyes. Like, they both have slit eyes. Like, you see how Sato's eyes are always closed. Gin has his eyes closed a lot though, but yeah, like, they have the similarities as well. But this is a video talking about the similarities between Sosuke and Sato, not freaking Sato and Gin. I kind of did want to make a video just by that alone, with Sato and Gin just doing their, like, you know, this what their similarities are. But I thought I'd just do Sato and Sosuke instead. I guess I would include some Sato and Gin stuff here as well, but yeah. Well, yeah, that's kind of it right there. I mean, Sato and Sosuke do have a lot of similarities with each other in that sense that I just talked about. Let's see what else. Yeah, they're both, like I said, they're both undefeated characters. Like, no one can stop them. They're both very intelligent. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, they're both, like, intelligent that they can just outsmart everyone, like, in the battlefield, with like Sato using his tactics. Sosuke, he doesn't really need to use tactics. I mean, he just like unlock his Kido, like a really high level Kido, and just like wipe out all the captains in his sight, which he does with his Zanpakuto. Instead, called Kyoka Suigetsu. We never got his Bankai, unfortunately, but who knows? Maybe like a light novel that Kubo can make can, like, you know, I guess reveal that eventually. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. Probably not. Anything else? You know, I guess that's it for now. I mean. Alright, well, that's it. Alright, so that's the end of the video, everybody. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Tumblr, and donate to me on PayPal if you wish. It's all in the description below my video. Subscribe to me if you haven't yet, like my video, and comment down in the comment section below. So don't forget to comment down on what you thought about what I said about the similarities between Sato and Sosuke Aizen from Bleach. Alright, well, that's it for my video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye.